The second take didn't record correctly the first one. Um, so uh, try to abbreviate the losses against Detroit and uh, who did last night? The New York Rangers. Basically, the team looked pretty good in both those losses. Playing against teams that are also good. New York Rangers in particular a good team. Although we had the New York Rangers number on more than one occasion. Both games winnable games. Difficult to lose those games in the fashion that we did. Um, Not the first game where an empty net last minute goal has changed the course of the game. So, with better bounces, the team can win these games. With better bounces, I think that the Jackets overall are like 1-4 in overtime this year, which has a lot to do with, just bouncing differently. The puck bounces, get a little bit better puck luck, get a little bit better refereeing. The Jackets are in a very different position this whole season. And I thought overall the team played very good. I don't have too much to talk about on either of these games. A couple guys, Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine uh, looks to me like he's playing really well. He's not maybe the same um, caliber of goal scorer as he was early in his career when he was getting to 40 goals, and it looked like he could keep doing this. It's not clear that Patrick Laine really is that guy, but he definitely should be a 25, 30 goal guy if he stays healthy. Um, and he's doing all the defensive things that at that point in his career people were saying he needs to be a better two-way player. His two-way game is a little weak, and it's been weak at times since he came over to the Jackets. This year and last year, most of last year anyway, I saw him. I see him really being aggressive on pucks, trying to go get the puck when he doesn't have it, trying to make defensive plays. He's been a much better player away from the puck this year and much of last year than at other points in his career. So um, I think Patrick Laine is playing quite well, and this team for sure needs him to play well. Um, Dmitry Voronkov, man, that guy fits in so naturally with the kind of NHL game. This is something that the Jackets have not had a lot of in their lineup. They have a lot of skill. They don't necessarily have a lot of size. And Voronkov doesn't necessarily have outstanding skill. I'm not sure he has the cap of skill as some other guys have, but he's got size and he should be on this team for a long time. He feels to me a similar kind of player to Boone Jenner, and maybe he can learn from what Boone Jenner does. The thing I maybe worry about with Voronkov is him being able to um, know when it is a good time for him to be annoying the other team, when it's a good time for him to be being pushy and literally in their face with his size, and when he should back off and stop being a pest. Boone Jenner is very good at that. Voronkov has all of the tools to be a lot better at that because of Voronkov's size. And so hopefully they'll get other guys like this that are big, physical, in your face type players, and hopefully Voronkov can learn to not take dumb penalties. Uh, Another player he reminds me of in some respects is Pierre-Luc Dubois, but he might not be there. He might not have the raw skill or the raw speed of Pierre-Luc Dubois. But again, playing a similar role, and Pierre-Luc Dubois had that problem where he was too pesky and took a lot of stupid penalties. Um, that's still part of his game. Voronkov, I hope, can straddle this line a little bit better. But everything from Voronkov, very impressive so far. Another guy doing well, Adam Fantilli. I'm only talking about people that are doing well right now, I guess. Those are the guys who stood out to me in the last couple of games. Adam Fantilli, of course, getting on the scoreboard. A little bit behind the pace that the guys took ahead of him, Connor Bedard and Leo Carlson. Leo Carlson getting a hat trick this week. Um, So okay, but Adam Fantilli is doing pretty well in his own right and has a potential at least as high as those guys would be helped for a better team. Hopefully, Adam Fantilli is the kind of guy, and it kind of looks to me like he is, that is going to create his own chances, whether or not people around him are playing particularly well. And if Gaudreau can ever get back to his game, Adam Fantilli should be a good pairing for Gaudreau. I mean, they change the pairings all the time. Said the same thing about Patrick Laine. It makes sense to have Laine and Gaudreau along the playing together. Just Gaudreau can be a Laine delivery system. But it didn't work out among other things because they both like to stay along the same side. They both want to be on the left. Um, maybe maybe with Fantilli it'll be more flexible and Fantilli and Gaudreau can develop some chemistry. But that all of it depends on Gaudreau playing better, which eventually you expect that he will play at least somewhat better, but maybe he won't. Who knows? Gaudreau has he's had energy at times. It looks like he's a bit frustrated. Um, maybe not having the energy all the time. Definitely having some decision making that has been judged against him. Not looking to shoot the puck as much. That's always been a part of Gaudreau's game is distributing the puck. But you need to see him shoot too, which is something that he was very good at in Calgary. Um, Doing things himself when he didn't have other options, and it looks like he's just trying to deliver like so much of the time right now. He had some good opportunities. I think there was one pass across, which was one timed, which Jonathan Quick made a really good save on. Quick was positioned very well. Who took the shot? I can't remember. It might have been Cole Sillinger. I forget. I might be wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, overall, not too much to say. I thought in those two losses, pretty good games. And once again, the Jackets pick up a loser point. This won't matter at all if they can't start winning. If they were winning a little bit more often, that would matter a lot more, and the Jackets would be right more in the mix because of the amount of loser points they accumulated. And it may still come to help them that they have all of these points from overtime losses. If they can get on a winning streak eventually at some point in the season, you would expect them to be better at some point. But anyway, we'll see. That's all I got.